So Sunday, I ended up telling jokes at a strip club, and somehow I'm the one that got in trouble for taking my clothes off at a strip club. And for those who are wondering, yes, there is footage. The host hired videographers and they recorded the whole night. And am I going to be showing you guys the footage? Hell no, it's never gonna see the daylight. Okay, y'all got me up. Okay, it's not in your sweet dreams. Might be though on other platforms. No, why am I promoting that? Nope, it might not be. Just ignore me. Anyway, let's get into how it all started. So Sunday, I don't know what Sunday was, okay? I had brain fog. I've been having this episode that's been prolonging for quite some time now, and Sunday was the day that I did not know how to communicate. My social skills were down the drain. When I talked to somebody, they looked at me like I needed assistance. I needed somebody to communicate, to translate what I was trying to say. And sometimes I question if my brain cells are just vanishing very quickly. I'm not as intellectual as I used to be. Was I ever though? That's for a different video. So yeah, I have brain fog, I can't talk for crap, so you can only imagine how the comedy show went. Feeling anxious, feeling stressed, trying to just calm down, meditate a little bit. And then I'm like, okay, I gotta put on a cute outfit, and I did, okay? And then I'm like, time to glam up. And I have a makeup bag that's about this size, and it was nowhere in the area. And then it dawned on me, I went a whole week without realizing that I lost my makeup bag when I was on set. So I went to CVS and got the cheapest makeup possible, okay? By the way, I bought this $5 mascara. That shit should be at least 30 bucks because it made my eyelashes glamorous, okay? So I arrived to the club at this point. I had no idea that Santa Monica had a strip club, okay? I thought we were bougie, upscale. Guess not. At least not this part of Santa Monica. Anyway, the strip club was called Plan B, and I wish I would have made some jokes about Plan B, okay? I get there, I'm trying to stay content, I'm trying to be in the moment, I'm trying to breathe, and I'm looking at the bullet points of my jokes and stuff. So there's this couple sitting right next to me, and they're like, hey, are you performing tonight? And I was just like, yeah. Then they were like, are you funny? And I was just like, we'll see. That was foreshadowing at this point, okay? And they're like, no, you're supposed to say you're funny. And I was being honest because my comedy's not for everybody. So I told them, hey, my comedy's not for everybody, okay? So the host explains the whole rundown before the show starts, okay? So strippers are gonna go on stage with me. And the whole point of this is to get people to throw more money onto the stage. So he puts the whole breakdown. My whole bit, I had a stripper story that would have been phenomenal to tell. I get called up when my turn comes. I go on the stage, and the stripper comes on the stage with me, and she was so sweet, okay? And oh God. And then all of a sudden, we get on the stage. I ask her what her name is. The music is playing and it's just so loud and it's just so distracting. So I said, cut the music, DJ. And the stripper went off the stage and I was just like, no, wait, where are you going? Come back on here. And the host and the owner of the club, they're like, the strippers need music to work. There's no music. So then I was just like, well, oh crap. Well, can the stripper come back on the stage? I'll play the music. And it was like a whole back and forth thing, and I was just like, crap, okay. So I tried telling a joke, it didn't work out, so I managed to get 2 strippers to come on the stage, and I was trying to do my set, and as I'm doing my set, they're doing their thing while the music is playing, and I'm trying to talk to the audience, and then I glance over and I see booty being popped, and I'm just like, oh. I forgot my joke. What? Damn. So then I was just like, oh, maybe I could interview a stripper while she's giving me a lap dance, and that did not work out because I was just like, what's your name? Oh my god, you're so nice. This is where it turns. They're on the pole at this point, okay, you guys, and it's not a gliding pole, it's one of those old school poles. They get on the pole and they're doing these crazy moves, and I'm like, wow, can you guys show me how to use the pole correctly? So they're showing me, and it's just math in my head, and not to mention I'm dyslexic, so it was awful. It was a nightmare. And, you know, mind you, at this point, you guys can tell that my jokes, my whole set went out the window. I just wanted to get off the stage, but to make matters more interesting, not worse, as they were showing me, I had pants on, right? So I'm rolling up the sleeves because I can't get a grip on the pole, and they're like, why don't you take your clothes off? Like any person would. I don't know what to describe this situation. They tell me to take off my clothes. I did. Not even a hesitation. I took off my clothes, my bottom and my top. I'm on the pole. My fellow peers, my fellow comedians are looking at me in my underwear. The crowd is going crazy. Money was for sure thrown. I will tell you that. And then the host was like, oh, and like, you know, we're just collaborating at this point. And then the owner comes up to the host and says, yo, she needs to put her clothes on. And then he's just like, the host is just like, yo, you gotta put your clothes on, and I'm like, oh crap. So awkwardly I have this look on my face and I'm putting my clothes on, and you know, the strippers are helping me at this point, and they were super sweet. I have no reasoning. It could have been like a safety thing. It could have been like, yo, she don't work here. But it was pretty interesting. But then the host got to take his top off. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that. Now, I'm not saying I shouldn't have gotten in trouble. There were rules. I understand that. But objectively, do you understand how ridiculous it is to say that somebody got in trouble at a strip club for stripping? And then I got a standing ovation afterwards while we were outside, and the strippers were so nice. They were hugging. They were super, super sweet. And I really wanted to tell my jokes, but you know what? The night was still entertaining, and I'm gonna take that as a win, as an experience. I had fun. They had fun, and it's a moment I'll never, ever forget. To the couple who asked if I was funny before the show, I still don't know if you thought I was funny after. Not that you saw them before. You get what I'm trying to say. Alright, well, I guess that's today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it this far, comment pink heart, okay? My name is Mokhrail. For those of you who know and have been here with me throughout my whole journey, I'm just now getting back into making long form content on YouTube. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, where I be posting a little bit more crazier stuff. And for those who are joining, hi, I'm Mokhrail. Oh, I'm introducing myself twice. Okay. That tells you the type of person I am. But yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful time watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Turn on your notifications. And I will see you guys. Oh, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna go now. Do I have snot in my nose? I don't know. I gotta take care of myself right now. I'm a mess, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you later, my lovelies. Bye. Mwah.